Okay, so we're back, and we've taken a look at that second worksheet, and I'm going to walk you through some answers. And obviously, my answers are going to be different from yours, but just to be looking at different ways of actually finding the right answer. So we've focused so much on red flags and what are the wrong answers. Let's talk about different ways of actually creating the right answer. So, things you're going to look for: are they repeating words or phrases in both sentences? Is there a relationship or a logical connection between the two sentences that we want to highlight? Or can we discern the connotations in the transitional words or the various conjunctive punctuation marks and figure out which is the best way of actually gluing these two thoughts together? And are fewer words always better? So let's take a look at now how the SAT might give us the right answer in a sense. So the first one I gave you said, many vegetarians enjoy the versatility of cauliflower. Cauliflower is a vegetable that can be blended like mashed potatoes or seared like meat. Well, I can definitely hear that I'm repeating these words cauliflower. See if you get my cursor or my highlighter to show up again. Oh, he disappeared. Hello. And so I'm like, okay, well, can I join those together? And this time I'm like, yeah, try looking for a positive. It's a great way of joining two thoughts together because it eliminates the repetition. So my answer was, many vegetarians enjoy the versatility of cauliflower, comma, a vegetable blended like mashed potatoes or seared like meat. Now, obviously, yours might be different, but I made mine into a positive that way. So you'll notice once again, I've cut out the extra words and just simply tighten it a little bit. Here's another one. Try using an adjective clause. Remember, an adjective clause has words like who or that or which. So although we can agree that the defense often wins the game, there is no doubt that the team anchors to its quarterback. If we're honest, the quarterback must touch the ball and command the pace of the game in order to win. Once again, I'm repeating that word quarterback. So could I cut that out and use a who or a that? Sure. This is what I have. Although we can agree that the defense often wins the game, there is no doubt that the team anchors to its quarterback who must touch. And look how many words we cut out just by adding that word who. It's a great choice. Third one, try using an adverb clause. This is when we use words like because or when or if. Several colleges are allowing applicants to submit portfolios of their work in lieu of the SAT essay. These colleges are finding applicants' writing samples are more authentic and representative. Well, find a way of connecting those two sentences with maybe using a subordinating conjunction. So I'm going to cut out this repetition of the colleges because I repeat that and maybe find a way of gluing it together. And I said, several colleges are allowing applicants to submit portfolios of their work in lieu of the SAT essay because the writing samples are more authentic and representative. Cool. Fourth, could you use a participial phrase? I love those. So this one says the newspapers today are futilely combating their demise against the onslaught of online news sites. These sites, once again, here's that repetition, offer their articles for free and provide omnipresent access on our smartphones. So maybe taking those verbs like offer and provide and making them into a participle. So my answer was taking those guys, because I'm repeating the word sites and twice, and simply changing it to offering their articles for free and providing omnipresent access on our smartphones. Once again, making it into participle phrases. Maybe try making a shared subject. All right, so the befuddled chemistry teacher leaned too closely to the Bunsen burner. She managed to ignite her hair with its exorbitant amount of Aquanet. Well, another way that the SAT might ask you to join sentences together, they might simply say, hey, you have the same subject, just share it then. So instead of making it into a compound sentence, which is pretty cheesy, we have chemistry teacher here, we got she here. We just simply join those two verbs together and maybe combine it and say the befuddled chemistry teacher leaned too closely to the Bunsen burner and managed to ignite her hair with an exorbitant amount of Aquanet. Cool. Not necessarily my favorite way using the word and, but it's certainly a way of joining those two thoughts together. So once again, these were just my answers. Yours might be different, but we're just be practicing on how to combine sentences correctly. Once again, on the SAT, they can come across as being these very clunky sentences, but if you know exactly what the wrong answer is, and you can kind of find those red flags, you can oftentimes eliminate those and very quickly find the right answer. All right, so your final quick tips. Look for the shortest answer first and see if it's correctly combined and if it's still logical. I'm sure this guy's eyes got a little block there. Eliminate any answers that could have repeated words that we could have deleted. Beware that a single punctuation change is never the answer. All right, there's got to be more than just be changing a punctuation mark. And make sure that it's still logical and it's true to its original intentions of the paragraph. So on the SAT, it's part of a bigger paragraph. So make sure you put it back in. You're like, you know what? It still makes sense. It still fits. You got it. Sure. I'm not sure if this guy's celebrating or if he's angry. I can't tell. That's all. Have a good day.